What's going on, guys? How are you? How are you doing? So if you love V75 index, this video is for you. So I'm going to show you a very easy strategy that you can use to trade volatility 75 index on the M15 time frame. So from what I've told you before in other videos, this video is going to be very, very good for you. And what I'm going to talk about is the strategy and the confirmation of how you confirm the trade. So you're going to see less of downsides. So let's get right into the video. What we want to do is simple. We want to understand the order blocks on the M15 and trade those order blocks on that particular time frame. So what we need to do is simple. Let's just remove everything here. We have a clean chart like this, and what we need to understand, very simple. We need to understand where price is coming from and where price is going. From here, what you are seeing here clearly, you can clearly see that price is in a downtrend, right, on this particular chart. So what do you want to see? You want to see price breaking those lows. So whenever price breaks a low, you mark your order block. So this is your order block. And if you don't know what an order block is, search through this channel. You will see plenty of videos that explain what order blocks are. For the purposes of this video, we're not going to go into that, but for you to follow, you need to know what an order block is. And I'm going to show you how you mark them and how you confirm them to enter your trades. And remember, these trades most likely are going to be zero drawdown if you get it correct. So you break this low, right, as you can see. And what does price do? A down again, gives you a high and breaks another low. When it breaks that low, and you mark a order block. So when price comes back to your order block, you are waiting at that particular order block, and what you are waiting for is for price to react at this order block. When price reacts, it gives you a confirmation that you are looking for, and that confirmation, we are going to talk about that confirmation, right, in the in the later parts of the video. So make sure you watch through the end. So right now, let's mark all the order blocks that we are seeing, and after marking the order blocks, we are going to come back and show you the entries and the zero drawdowns that we are talking about. You see, so if you are looking at this particular chart, right, and you are following, what you need to do is simple. You need to understand that when you enter a trade at an order block, you need to get out of that trade at the next high or the next low. So in this case, we are looking at an example that shows a downtrend, which means that you are going to get off each and every trade that you are going to get in at the what? At the next low. So after this is done and dusted, as you can see, we are going to the next day. And the next day, what do we see? We see a break of a low right off the what? Of the bed. And after that break, we are marking this order block at the top and what? And this order block that you see here. And remember, you are going to be marking order blocks as they appear on the what? On the chart. And what is going to differentiate the two order blocks and what is going to confirm the two order blocks that you mark is the what? Is the confirmation that we are going to be talking about. So that confirmation is going to tell you which order block is going to work and which order block is not going to work, and given the circumstances that you are going to see. So after this break, what are you doing here? You are marking every order block. So we have this order block that did not hold, but I will tell you why this did not hold, and we are extending this because this is the same area as this one, as this order block, and we are going to talk about each and every one of those and why it did not hold and why you could not get a safe trade at that particular zone. You see a break of structure here and an order block, a break of structure and an order block. So this is an order block that you can clearly see, right? And after that, what do? We have another break, and after every break, you mark an order block. So we have an order block, this green candle right here, an order block, right? And after another break, what do? You continue marking your order blocks, right? After marking your order blocks, what you need to understand then is how you are going to be entering those trades. And remember, here we were doing downtrend, and let me give you an example of an uptrend. We have this high here that was taken out, and what do? You mark the source order block, which is what? Which is this one. And if there's something that you don't understand, be free to ask me in the comment section. I'll be there in the comment section and answering your questions, right? And if you know someone who can benefit from this video, make sure you share with those and you like the video. So this is what we are doing. And at this particular point, we have this order block that we are marking. And remember, we are marking this black candle right at this particular point, and see what price is doing. All right, with this, let's go and talk about the confirmations that we need for this entry to be seamless and for this entry to be enjoyable. So let's start from this one. We marked our order block at this particular yellow rectangle, as you can see, and price did not go back to that yellow rectangle, but it did come and retested this yellow rectangle number 2, which is the order block number 2 that we are looking for. So when price retested to this order block here, what you are waiting for, or the reaction or the sign that you are waiting for you to click your sell order here, is simple. You are waiting for price to give you 2 candlesticks in the direction that you want to go. What does that mean? If you want to sell, you are waiting for price to give you 2 black candles from the colors that I have on this particular chart, right? So I'm using green as my bullish and I'm using black as my bearish. So it means that when price gets to the order block here, you're waiting for price to give you 2 order blocks, or not 2 order blocks. You're waiting for price to give you 2 candlesticks that are in the color that you want to go. So in this case, price got to our order block right here, and it gave us 2 order blocks that are black. So in this case, we're going to end after the close of this candlestick. And remember, we are doing this on the M15 time frame. So you're going to wait for a strong 30 minutes for you to get this trade. And remember, if you get the trade, price should not retrace back to the first candle here, which means your stop loss is going to go at this candlestick, right? The first one. If you are going to sell, right, you're going to see 2 black candles or 2 bearish candles, right? So those 2 bearish candles are going to act as your anchor, and those 2 candlesticks are going to act as your stop loss. So which means your stop loss is going to be above the first candle, as you see in this picture, right? And after you enter there, your take profit is going to go at the next low. So the next low is this one, which was broken, which we marked as as a break of structure. So this low here is going to act as your take profit. This one is going to act as your as your stop loss. Let's look at the next one. So price took out this low again. When price took out this low, it retested this order block that you see here. So this order block was retested after price took out structure, right? So what are you going to do? You're going to wait for price to retest, to retrace back to this order block, give you 2 candles in the direction that you want to go, and those 2 candles are here. See that you are going to realize that you are not going to have any drawdown in these areas. So you see price breaking this one. So this is the low that you are looking for, right? Price breaks this, your stop loss goes above the first candle, which means the stop loss here is going to be here. You take here, and in 45 minutes you have hit your take profit, as you are seeing in this picture. And in this picture right here, you can clearly see that we have this order block that we had marked, right? And I want you to see something. A confirmation is not 1 black candle, it's 2. And in this case, we had our 2 black candles were at this particular zone, and this is our sell. And remember, if you sell here, your stop loss is going to go above the candlesticks in this area, and this would have been a loss for you, and you move, right? You would have 1-2 trades and you lose this one, no pressure, right? And at this particular zone, I'm going to show you again a trade that you could have taken. You have this order block, right? And you have this order block that was retested here. You don't have 2 candlesticks until here. So until here, you don't have 2 candlesticks, and price invalidates your trade, which means you lost another trade, right? But at this order block that you can see here, at this particular order block at the top, what do you see? You are waiting for 2 candlesticks, and the 2 candlesticks are here. After these 2 candlesticks are in, right, as you can see here, you take your sell position, and this is going to go at the top here, which is your stop loss, and you're going to target the next low, which is this one. You see the low that you're going to be targeting, and this will invalidate all the losses that you would have taken before here, and you make some money at this particular zone. And as you can see here, we have another order block that we mark. We mark this order block, and as you can see, after these two candlesticks are in, you are going to take your sell order at this particular zone. And where's your stop loss going? At the top here, and you see price just goes away with you, right? You break here, you have an order block. So let's consider this order block that we marked. As this order block was retested there, we had one big candle, which means that we were not going to take this trade because we have one big green candle, and the next candle was what? Was black, which means this one is invalidated, and we were not going to take that particular trade. So this is what you need to do. And before I go, let me show you just two examples on buys, right? We have this order block as our order block at this particular point, right? After this, what do you see? You see price coming back and giving you two very beautiful bullish candles, as you can see. So these are two bullish candles that you can see on this particular trade. This is V75, and as you enter here, your stop loss goes just below here, and see the move that you're going to catch here. You entered that trade. So this is what we are going to do, and this is what I want you guys to do, and this is what I want you guys to be trading as you trade V75. This is the strategy that I wanted you guys to see. You remember, we have a break here and we have a retest of the order block. As you can see, after these two candlesticks are in, we go full force, and as you can see, we are making profit as you enter this trade. So this is what I wanted to show you guys on this particular one. We are waiting for price to give us something to work with. As it stands, this is our order block. So what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for two black candles here, and I target this low here. So this is what I'm going to do, and this is V75. I'm going to be waiting for those two things, and if it does happen, I'm going to enter with full confidence. And this is another order block that I'm looking out for and see how it goes. So this is what I had prepared for you. And if you want to trade V75 index, this is found on Deriv Index, and Deriv is a broker that trades synthetics and other commodities. So the links to join that particular broker are in the description down below. If you need to be part of it, you need to open your account, fund your account, and start trading with me. I will see you in the Telegram channel as I release these signals as we go. I'll see you. Shocks out. Bye-bye.